Hey guys, welcome to the Mellow Garage. It's Beer 30. I'm Morris.
And I'm Rob.
And we got some special guests here with us today. We've got Kelly and we've got Clay.
Hi.
Really excited to try this. This is a very special Foothills Brewing edition of Beer 30 in the Mellow Garage. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to start drinking some beer because that's what we like to do. And we're just going to kind of talk about it. We're going to talk to Clay about the brewery itself and about kind of what they do and why they do it. And just kind of get on with it.
Well, first off, we do it because we like to drink.
There you go.
That's a great point.
It is.
All right, which one you want to go first with?
Let's start with Hoppyum.
Yay!
Hoppyum.
Because I haven't had a sip of that yet this morning, and I want to.
Not this morning.
Oh yeah.
I actually don't like IPAs. I'm not a big IPA fan, and when I tasted this one, I was blown away. Like, it's really, really good. It's not too hoppy. It's just in the perfect in between.
Yeah.
This one is very good, especially for people who are not IPA drinkers.
Yeah.
Very delicious.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
No, it's definitely a good one.
Oh yeah. I'm not typically an IPA drinker myself. I've been on a kick here lately.
Yeah.
Not gonna.
We have so many good ones here.
Yeah. No, all in all, like this right here is a good, well-rounded beer.
I think so. I mean, one thing that really sets it apart to me, and I am an IPA lover, like to the core. It's what I started with. It's what I always drink still. But I love a good balanced IPA.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not overly hoppy.
Yeah.
It's not super bitter. It's just really easy to drink and goes out smooth.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, if you want to beer nerd out about it, we can. It has Simcoe hops in it. So that gives a nice little tangerine flavor.
Yeah.
A little bit of pine in there is the primary hop. But really, kind of what it does is it has caramel malt in there to give it a little residual
That's
sweetness.
what that taste is.
Yeah. So it gives a little sweetness at the end to not make it so bitter and balance it out.
I was about to say, what is that tasting? What is that initial?
Yeah,
Caramel.
it's awesome.
Yeah, because with most IPAs, I mean, it's like a punch in the face.
So
Like,
good.
I mean, you drink
I could
one
drink that
and you're
all
like,
day.
okay, I need to switch to something else. But with this one, I could probably drink two.
I've said it before. A lot of the IPAs I've tasted are like biting into a bowl of potpourri.
Yeah.
And this one is not. This one is just, it's solid all the way around. I definitely get the pine like notes in the kind of aftertaste in the last half of it.
Yeah.
Very flavorful.
Well, there's a lot of IPAs and there's a place for IPAs out there. And one that always comes to mind with me is, have you ever had a Green Flash Palate Wrecker? It's an IPA that its whole purpose is to be super bitter and burn your taste buds off.
Oh, no.
And that's what hops do. And that's okay, and there's a place for it.
Yeah.
But you're not going to sit around and drink like 10 Palate Wreckers.
Right.
First off,
Just
it's like
straight
11%, and you'd be done for.
Yeah.
And it was one of the first IPAs that really I loved.
Yeah.
And there's a place for that super bitter, like I said, but you don't want to sit around all day drinking that.
No.
You will die. You're going to die.
Well, what a way to go, right?
Yeah. You're gonna get really drunk, and you're gonna be
Die
like,
happy.
You're gonna get really drunk and be like, man, I really want a cheeseburger or pizza.
Yeah. Or pizza.
And then you're gonna get like a really great pizza, but you're not gonna be able to taste it because you already burned your taste buds off.
So it doesn't matter what you're eating.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You might as well eat a salad.
This is definitely the right place for a really good pizza.
Yeah.
Which one are we going for next?
I say the porter.
Porter.
Porter? Let's do it.
People's porter.
It's the porter of the people.
It is the porter
absolutely.
of the people.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let me finish.
There we go. Yeah. So this is the one that once I got with the brewery, I knew we did great IPAs.
Yeah.
This is the one I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Like, they know what they're doing.
Beer.
That's delicious. And so, because you get a lot of dark chocolate, a lot of like roasty coffee.
I was about to say the cocoa just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
right in the
And it's
face.
not like sweet chocolate.
No, not
It's
at
like
all.
Straight
a
to the
dark,
point.
bitter chocolate
Oh, yeah.
that's just really smooth and really easy.
That's the kind they say is healthy for you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this beer is healthy.
And so it's healthy.
Yeah.
It's healthy
absolutely.
chocolate.
Absolutely.
I
They
mean,
drink a glass of wine before bed, drink a glass of beer before bed.
Oh yeah.
it's true.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm testament and proof that beer is healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me. I am svelte. Just svelte, and I look great.
And it's not like too thick and like where
No.
it's like hard to drink.
It's definitely not a heavy porter. Almost got kind of a creamier roasted taste. I can definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely. It's definitely like a more. What's the term the beer snobs use? Malt forward.
There you go.
Malt forward. I've been doing homework.
It is malt forward. You were correct. So, I mean, the beer nerd info in this is that it's a really traditional English style porter. We import Foothills hops, which is the traditional hop for porters. Dark roasted English malt, and then English ale yeast.
Okay.
So it's all really traditional, and that's the way we like to do things.
Oh, yeah.
Just make it super traditional.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And
Don't
so
fix it.
I'm happy to say there's no vanilla in here, or chocolate, or coffee. It's all natural flavors.
Nice.
It's natural.
It's awesome.
Cool. Very good.
And it's delicious.
What's your favorite part about your job?
Oh
Drinking.
my gosh.
Drinking?
It's a great part of the job. But the funny thing is, I probably might drink less now than I have ever in my life.
Interesting.
And my friends make fun of me because they're like, Clay's not working, he's not drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's a really weird thing to say. Like, I'm not working, I don't feel like drinking. And it happens.
So you're allowed to drink at while you're at the brewery? Or you're
What I'm working right now. What,
True.
I'm going to do my best to kill 3 beers here before noon.
By the end of the day, by the
Good
time you're
point.
hanging out with all your friends, you've done had all your beer
Yeah,
for the day.
exactly.
That's true. Mr.
Exactly.
Bring me so many beers.
Well, my friends are like, I meet them at home at like 5 or 6, and they're like, how's your day? I'm like, great, I'm buzzing.
Sipping on
And
it.
so
It was an effective day at work.
Yeah.
it was an effective day at work. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good part of the job is being able to drink. But more just meeting new people, hanging out, introducing people to good beer.
Yeah.
I really love. There's a lot of really bad beer in the world.
There is.
Unfortunately.
And I love getting people to see. I got the beer burps now. I love introducing people to new beer, especially like we were talking about with the IPA.
Yeah.
So many people are like, I don't like IPAs.
I'll try this.
Well, try it. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not offended. But you might like something you might thought you didn't like.
I never
You
thought
know?
I would like an IPA ever. Like,
Yeah.
never, you
Yeah.
know?
And so
Now there was one that you let us try before, the Jade IPA.
Uh-huh.
We don't have it here, but like the Jade, where you were telling
Yeah.
me the specific hops it uses. Y'all import, like y'all use 72% or something? Or what was it?
75%
75% of
last
all
year
of it, yeah.
of all the hops that come to the U.S.
Yeah.
And so, and it's really great because we use a lot of the hop flavors in there, not the hop bitterness. So, I mean, brewing nerd
I think
stuff.
that's what helps out.
Yeah, brewing nerd stuff is you can add hops at different times to do different stuff.
Yeah.
So the earlier you add it into the brewing process, the more bitter it'll be.
Oh, okay.
gotta
The
wait
later
to
you
step
do
it
it,
out.
and so we have a really big resurgence of IPAs right now that aren't super bitter, that have a lot of flavor, and it's because they're still using the same amount of hops, but they're not bittering hops.
Gotcha.
They're not pulling that bitterness out specifically.
Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of trending with like the citrus type IPAs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what James likes.
which I'm actually a fan of.
Yeah.
But there's
Oh, yeah.
got to be a good balance to it. Most of them now, I feel like it's just so citrusy. It's just like you're drinking a
It's fruit
grapefruit.
juice.
It's got to
Yeah.
be the perfect balance
it's
of
fruit.
hops and citra to where it's.
That's the best part about
perfectly-
this Hoppyum,
Yeah.
if you ask me, is the balance of it.
Yeah.
It's an easy IPA to drink.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not gonna punch you in the face with the floral notes or the grapefruit or the anything. It's just all across the board a
Keep
solid,
talking. I love it.
good
And
beer.
every day, all
So-
day.
Oh,
yeah.
And it's in the
You're
name.
killing me. You're going to take my job. You keep talking, I'm going to sit here and drink.
And it's in the name. It's Hoppyum.
Yeah, Hoppyum.
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 It's literally in the name. It has to be delicious.
All right, cool.
Drinking
So
the black IPA?
one that we don't have on draft, but we have
In
in
the
the bottle
bottle.
here in the Miller Garage is the Frostbite IPA.
It is the official beer of Jack Frost. No.
Don't ask Jack Frost.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's drink it.
No, this
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, you've been drinking that IPA.
Oh.
Cheers.
There we go.
Cheers.
That makes sense, actually.
Y'all are sharing.
It's so
sharing
good.
is caring.
And even this one, like I said, I'm not an IPA fan. This is actually the first black IPA I think I've ever really tasted,
Yeah.
actually.
It's not super.
not-
There's not a ton in the
kinda
market.
rare, yeah.
And so we do it seasonally because you're not going to go out and buy a black IPA in the summer typically.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I think it's a great winter beer.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the common misconception with black IPAs is that you just like mix a porter. Like we're sitting there and going, we're mixing porter and Hoppyum, and that gives us the black IPA. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
And so it would probably be delicious to do that.
Yeah.
A little R&D.
A little R&D.
yeah.
We're gonna let that stew for a moment.
It's okay. We're doing this for free, Foothills.
You got this. Free R&D for you. But basically what we do is we use a dark roasted midnight wheat in there, and then dehusk it to take away that really astringent bitterness, which keeps the body really light, but gives you that dark color, and the hops really stand out on it. Once again, not overly bitter, but really nice.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
when I
It,
first saw it, I was like,
yeah, no, it,
You know, it's
it
kinda
looks like
scared,
it's going to
like,
be really
whoa.
bitter, but it's not. It's very see, and to me, I'm picking up like the tangerine, the very but at the same time, it's like tangerine by a campfire.
Yeah, tangerine by
Roasted.
a nice little roastiness.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, I mean it's
roasted tangerine.
this is definitely a good winter beer, and basically the fact that it's seasonal, you got to come get it quick because we're going to be out of it pretty
Yeah.
soon.
As far as seasonal, I mean, when do you guys usually keep that one in stock?
Through February,
Yeah,
it'll be
okay.
around. After February, we'll transition to our our spring seasonal, which is our Pale Ale, Pilot Mountain Pale Ale.
Find of the mountain.
Pilot.
Pilot Mountain.
Pilot Mountain, it's a mountain like up near Winston-Salem where our brewery is.
Okay.
I think I saw it. I looked out my window and I saw a mountain. I was like,
That's it.
Got it.
maybe.
Now let me ask you a question, just because it's my favorite type of beer. Do you have any plans in the works for any sours?
Any sours? No, not right now.
Oh man, you gotta get on that.
Yeah, well,
Get on
so like you said, like we mentioned earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Fair enough.
You know, and so we're really good at doing IPAs, and our Pilsner and Port and all that stuff are great.
What
We
Pilsner
don't
do you have?
Torch Pilsner.
Torch Pilsner.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Rob and I tried that with Clay a couple
Uh-huh.
weeks ago, and it was incredible.
Yeah,
good.
It has a little Viking looking dude on there,
Nice.
and by Viking looking, it has a Viking on there.
Okay.
And so, but yeah, sours, just not our skill set, and it's not what we do.
Fair enough.
Um,
Anything worth doing is worth doing well.
yeah, and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it really, really well.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I like, and I think I mentioned it in the last video, is like we had talked to you about y'all's growth plan and about how you don't want to grow too quickly
Yeah.
to compromise the quality of the beer, which
Yeah.
is a problem that we've run into with a lot of
lately.
breweries.
Yeah.
When we get a product from you guys, we've gotten a consistent product, and it is craft, so there's a margin of
Sure.
difference, but it's a consistent product, and that's huge for me as a beer drinker. I don't want to get this beer one time and it be delicious, get it the next time it's something completely different.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I like about you guys is the growth format, I guess, the plan that y'all have set forward.
Consistency is the key.
Absolutely.
Well, we've been around for 12 years now.
Okay.
Started in 2005, and this is only our 5th state.
Gotcha. That's awesome.
So we grew really slowly, and we've only been in Georgia for a year now. So really, that's our plan, is to really grow slowly, so we can control our growth, keep it consistent, and really just be able to make sure that everybody's able to get as much beer as they want in every market we're in before we try to move on to the next one.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not satisfied in Georgia until everybody's drinking a Hoppyum a day to keep the doctors away.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And so when we get there, we'll worry about going to the next market.
Yeah.
But you're not drinking a Hoppyum yet, so hop on it.
Get on it.
And you can start here in Mellow, come drink Hoppyum.
On drive.
In Hiram, Georgia.
That's right. Hiram,
It goes
Georgia.
really well with any of our pizza.
That's true. That's true.
Any pizza.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, you know what, Clay? I want to thank you for coming by.
Dude, thank
we
you
really
guys.
appreciate you hanging out here in the garage with us.
I've enjoyed it.
Definitely. We're doing a pint night Friday night.
Friday
right?
night?
Yeah,
Pint night.
it's
Are you
Friday.
gonna be there?
I will be
Yay,
here.
Clay will be
Clay
here.
I will be here.
So you can meet the man,
The myth,
myth,
the legend.
this guy
The
right
legend.
here.
We'll be here.
Absolutely. And
5
also,
pint keep the glass. We have 3 on, so any of those you get a free pint glass.
and it's this one right here with this really cool logo. You can't see it from there, but it's awesome. So,
It's really
It
pretty.
is awesome.
also, we do trivia Tuesday, Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock with Casey Camp.
Yep.
Speaking of Casey Camp, I'm going to leave the outro of this video with a song that Casey plays music. A lot of people around here know Casey's like I called him last time the regional celebrity,
Yep.
Casey Camp, and we're gonna leave you guys out with some of his music. Definitely check it out. Make sure you come out to support your local arts. Local craft breweries, regional craft breweries, Foothill. And we really just want to see. I just want to see people come out, have a good beer, enjoy some good music. Come here, have some good pizza. Great pizza, wonderful pizza, and with great service. It's me.
Well played.
Yeah. Shameless self-promotion. I could be in the NBA.
Couldn't we all?
So, guys, just make sure you come out. Again, thank you, Clay, for hanging out with us.
Thank you, guys.
And,
It's been great.
we will see you guys next time. We have something really cool lined up for the next edition of the Beer 30.
And
in the
every
Valley
Fridays
Garage.
we're doing Pint Night. Every Friday. So this week it is Foothills. I will be the bartender, and he will be here, and you get a free glass.
That's right.
And then once you're done with Friday, come by Saturday when I'm bartending and come see me.
Just come by every day.
Because the best cure for a hangover is another beer.
It is.
That is
That's
the
the
truth.
true thing.
That's
Off the
truth.
pitch yet.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, guys, have a good one. Cheers, and thanks for hanging out.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Be a spoke on the wheel, rolling home to you. Something gives me the feel that your love ain't true. I try and I try to get my point through. I'll be a spoke on the wheel, rolling home to you. Fell in love with the jailer's daughter. Yellow moon shining on the water. Oh my, what a sight. Kiss me, tell me it's alright. I'll be a spoke on the wheel, rolling home to you. Something gives me the feel that your love ain't true. I try and I try to get my point through. I'll be a spoke on the wheel, rolling home to you. Cheap perfume and cigarette, hard liquor and a bag of regret. Oh my, what have we become? Sitting here waiting on kingdom come. I'll be a spoke on the wheel, rolling home to you. Something gives me the feel that your love ain't true. I try and I try to get my point through. I'll be a spoke on the wheel,